So I was thinking about it just today, just occurred to me that no matter who you are and whether you know the band's name or claim you don't like them, you like at least one song, one of the popular songs of any major groundbreaking rock and roll band. And I'm not talking about like modern around today. I'm talking about people from Buddy Holly, Elvis, the Beatles, Rolling Stones, the Ramones, and so on. And the reason I say this is because everyone has heard at least 1, 2, 3 songs by these people. Due to today's media, you're watching car commercials, even television shows like CSI are using songs like The Who as their theme song. Won't Get Fooled Again. Every time you watch CSI, it starts out with that song. I think it's CSI, I'm not too familiar, I haven't watched the show in a long time. Or you're watching, maybe a couple years ago, it was a Lincoln or a Lexus commercial. Led Zeppelin, Rock and Roll. Their song Rock and Roll is in a car commercial. And even with modern rock bands now, there's a car commercial that has the Strokes song Juicebox in it. And then movies are using all these classic rock songs or obscure indie songs at the same time. So a lot of the time when I'm talking to people about music and I say, oh, you know, common names in my world at least, I've never heard them. And like to me, you know, Jimi Hendrix and the Beatles, Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, the Hollies, stuff like that. That's common knowledge to me. Some people are like, I've never heard Jimi Hendrix. I'm like, you've had to hear Jimi Hendrix once in a life. You've had to hear at least Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, all that stuff switching through the radio. So I find it funny when people are like, oh, I've never heard a Hendrix song or a Beatles song. I've never once heard anyone say I've never heard an Elvis song. But there's probably some people that think they've never heard an Elvis song. Just the thing is even if you've never heard the band's name, most of the time you've heard music of theirs. And even with today's media and artists are being used in TV shows, commercials, even small fragments on the show. I think it was some dumb show on Fox. I don't remember. I watched like one episode, I didn't like it. But they used one of my favorite bands. The Growlers were used in an episode. I mean, I'm basically just ranting right now, but it just occurred to me that mainstream is taking a lot of non-mainstream and a lot of older mainstream stuff and putting it in there. They're putting a lot of influence for advertising and mood setting. Also, I'm watching Parks and Rec on Netflix again. I didn't realize I'm on season 2 right now, but in 2 seasons they have referenced one, The Smiths, and Neutral Milk Hotel, which, me being a big huge fan of both, is awesome to hear. So watching television shows or movies and hearing a song in the background, I know that song. Makes me wonder how many people have looked up, heard that small fragment of the song, liked it, and did the actual research to find out what the song was. I've done that with bands. I've found bands, obscure bands, just through movies and background noise. Anyways, that's my rant. I haven't posted any talking videos, mostly my bad guitar progress videos, but probably going to be posting more music rants and more music discussions, and plan on doing an unboxing of records I will be getting in the mail, an overview of albums and so on, and more guitar.